The comments, views, and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff, management, or advertisers of Delaware 1059.
It's November.
November. Golly dang, next thing you know, it'll be December. Then next thing you know, it'll be snowing. Anyway, I don't know when it's going to snow, but good morning. You're listening to Weller Does Delmarva. We are here inside Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville. Got some really interesting things to tell you and talk to you about today, but I want to start right off just letting you know the store is open, and we have free coffee and donuts. The cost of them is free, and this has been a big hit. It's something we do every time we do the show here. We just decide to open early. We normally don't open until 9 on Saturday, but we're going to open early, and we're open. And we have people stop in and get a cup of coffee or a donut and walk around and just look at the kayaks or the things that we sell. The Val 6 heaters seem to be a big thing right now, and the little infrared heaters. It's getting a little chilly out, and people want to see what these energy-efficient heaters are all about. So we also have them. So Weller's is open. If you've never been, I invite you to stop by and say hello. We're giving away Weller Does Delmarva coffee mugs. We're giving away calendars. And we'd like to give you the opportunity to meet us and see the store and see what all we have to offer. We've been in business a long time. I can't remember now, but 41 years, I think, is how long Weller's has been in business. So we would like the opportunity to meet you, greet you, and earn your business. But if you just want no more than a donut, you can stop right on in. Got a lot going on today. First of all, it is coming down towards the end of the year, so we have a lot of year-end specials that we're doing. We're trying to move as much inventory as we can by the end of the year. So if you have been sitting on the fence in reference to anything we sell or anything we offer, and you say, hey, I'm in the mood to buy something, look, if we can do a little bit better to make our year-end really good, we'll do our best. We'll do our best. We also trade in things. People say, well, what in the world do you trade in? I think the other day we traded in a four-wheeler, but we do like to buy and sell and trade four-wheelers. We like to do that with golf carts. Maybe a dirt bike or something like that. Not a regular motorcycle would not be us. So we do all that. But there's another thing we also do. We sell things on consignment. So if you have something you'd like us to sell, if we think we can sell it, we would sell it for you on consignment. So don't hesitate to give us a call at 337-8228, or better yet, just stop on in and we'll take good care of you. So like I said, the store is open. You can also watch us live. We're streaming it at wellerdoesdelmarva.com, so you can watch it there. If you missed any of our shows, most every one of them are there. So anyway, but today is a big day. Jason Troyer, my son-in-law, celebrates his birthday. I thought he was 40. I know he some days might feel like he's 40, but he's only 35. So happy birthday to Jason Troyer. And he's here if you want to stop by and say hi to him. But I've decided to have a birthday special. So I don't even think he knows about it yet unless he has been reading my mind. He says he always can read me. So I don't know if that's true. But we'll be talking about that in just a minute. But if you can stop by today, we're going to have a gift that we're giving away to people in celebration of Jason's birthday. And it'll be a Jason Troyer birthday gift, free for the asking, today and today only at Weller's in Bridgeville. So I'll tell you about that in just a little bit. But one of the people I'd like to mention that has been involved with the show is my friend Mark Johnson. He owns a company called That Granite Place. They're located right here on the highway in Bridgeville, locally owned and operated, and they, like me, believe in giving their customers a nice selection of inventory. He has over 1,000 slabs of either granite, quartz, or marble in stock. They may be partial slabs or full slabs, but what is very interesting, I went down there one day and spent some time with him. I think I've been down there twice just to learn a little bit about what he has to offer, but they're very consumer friendly. Now, they deal with contractors also, so if you're thinking about having some remodeling done, whether it be your kitchen or your bathroom or wherever you might want some countertops, they deal with many, many contractors. I think like 300 and some, but they also will deal right with you, the homeowner, the consumer. So if you're thinking about something like that, they will help you They have like a computerized automated showroom. So you can go right on in there and they will walk you through the process. So in other words, if you say, well, look, I don't really know what I want, tell me the difference between quartz, or why wouldn't I go with granite, or why would I even want to consider marble, they will help you with all of that. They can help you with colors, but by having all of those slabs in stock, this is where it really helps you. They said a lot of times some places will have one slab, or they'll try to sell you from a catalog or a website. He said, but the problem is you need to be able to look at them, and I could see exactly what he meant. They have, I guess you call them veins, because they're rocks carved out of the side of a mountain or the inside of a mountain or whatever, but they have these veins that run through it, which is what adds the uniqueness to it. So it would be the way that the color goes and flows and so on. So let's just say Mark only had that one slab in stock, and then you decide to order a kitchen, and of course it might require pieces from more than one slab. By having all those different slabs in stock, he has the next slab in sequence there. So that way, that vein or design or whatever that you may really like, which creates the uniqueness of it, can continue on from one piece of your countertop to the next one. They don't have to try to move it around and juggle it and stuff like that. They can give you a very unique look by having the right selection in stock. Now, another thing, I noticed that when they, put these together, there's a seam, but they have people out there that are buffing it and grinding on it and getting it to where it's just seamless. And they really take a lot of pride and care in their work. So who am I talking about? I'm talking about That Granite Place. So if you're listening and you got in your near future a new kitchen, countertops, or bathroom, vanities and sinks and stuff like that, they also sell the sinks, and they also offer the plumbing. So that way, just one call does it all. So they can help you out. I'm going to give you their phone number in just a minute, but they do this to where now if you even have just regular plumbing needs, they can help you out. So they are associated now with a plumbing company and can help you in any way, shape, or form. And the other thing is they can come to your house and do a free in-home estimate also if you would like that. So hands-on showroom, friendly people, knowledgeable people, connected to many contractors. If you don't have one, they can help you out there also. So who are they? That Granite Place, located right on Route 13 in Bridgeville. Phone number is 337-7490. 337-7490. Check out their website. It's quite impressive. It's thatgraniteplace.com. Thatgraniteplace.com. Give them a call today. Talk to them. Go see them. See what they can do for you, and they'll help you out. The free coffee and donuts are here, so if you'd like a cup of coffee or a donut or two, feel free to stop in. I've got a Jason Troyer birthday special coming up that is going to be free. So all you've got to do is come in and say, hey, I want one of the Jason Troyer birthday specials, okay? Brooks, are you all right over there?
I am just making sure everything is ready to go.
You're doing a great job, and there's a lot of wires and knobs and everything else, and I saw somebody in here today just turning every knob imaginable just to see if you knew where they used to be. So anyway, we have a good time. Is Fran back at the station?
Fran is back at the
Thank you,
station.
Fran. Good morning to you. So next week's show, need to talk about that for just a minute. We're going to be at Peninsula Chiropractic Center. We're going to do a live remote. So next week's show is going to be very interesting because you're going to literally, let's just say you've never been to a chiropractor or you've never met one or you deal with one and you might want to meet another one. You're going to literally be able to come in next Saturday and meet Dr. Bud or Dr. Trillia in person. No appointment necessary. The docs are in, and you can stop by. There's no pressure. There's no charge. They're just going to talk to people, talk to you about what you got going on. They're going to have some breakfast sandwiches. That's kind of nice. And on top of that, they're going to be offering free chair massages. So if you are able to, write it down on your calendar. We'd like you to stop by and say hi and meet the people from Peninsula Chiropractic Center. I deal there. Brooks deals there. A lot of people I know. They've been in business 25, 30 years in the community. They're right on the highway in Seaford. Their mailbox is this great big spine looking thing, and it really looks kind of cool. So anyway, mark your calendar, make plans to tune in the show next week, or better yet, come on in. You can ask questions. You can talk right directly to the doctor if you have insurance and you want to know if they do or don't cover it. If you want to just have a breakfast sandwich, if you want to see how the radio show goes, feel free to do any of that. You are invited to next week's show. All right, is Brandon here? I'm going to talk to him about something. So, Brandon, if you're here, come on in. If not, I guess I'm going to talk to Jason. Jason, good morning. How you doing today?
Great.
Great. Where's Brandon? Is he off for the day?
No, he was off-site doing a few things, and then he's going to be here. So should be here for the 7:30.
All right. Are the donuts here?
Yes.
All right. What kind of donuts we got today?
They're made out of dough, have a hole in the middle.
Oh, these are those kind.
Yeah, they've got icing.
But here's the question: what's the two kinds of donuts? I keep getting this mixed up.
The yeast and
You
the
seem
cake.
to be the expert on it.
The yeast and the cake.
The yeast and the cake.
Actually, my wife is the expert. She's the one
Okay.
who actually taught me about that.
All right. Well, what do we have? Yeast or cake?
Actually, I think most of them are cake, but I think there might be like a couple yeast ones. but
That's a
I
safe
think
way of saying I have no idea.
Correct.
No matter what I say, I'm covered.
Right. I don't
All right.
really know until I actually bite into one.
Okay.
So.
And tell me this: what's going on with you? It's your birthday.
It's my birthday.
Okay.
15 today.
Wow. You
Yeah.
don't look a day over 35.
At least I'm
what-
not 40.
Okay. Yeah. At least you're not 40. I thought you were 40 all week long.
Oh, I know.
Okay. Anyway, aren't you glad you're not?
I am glad.
All right. So, what does Jason Troyer do on his birthday?
He works at Weller's.
Okay. All right.
I actually had a lot of people. You're working on your birthday. I thought everybody worked on their birthday. I've never
Really?
heard of anybody taking off on their
Well,
birthday.
can you remember in the day we gave people their birthday off?
I do remember that.
Where did that policy ever go?
I thought you guys got tired of it.
Well,
part of my
I started
budget
with
cuts.
home.
I seem to remember a paid day off.
That's what we used to do here at Weller's. Maybe we should vote on it.
Yeah.
I don't want to offend anybody that doesn't want their birthday
Everybody
off.
that wants
It's
paid
true.
paid birthdays.
Yeah, well, you got to get everybody together. Jason ain't even voting. He's thinking.
Oh man,
See?
I lost
My
that
wife
vote already.
doesn't want me home, so
He wants to be there. He wants to be here
that's
for
right.
his birthday. All right.
I don't want free handouts.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's not, please. Don't make me say my newest favorite saying. Okay?
Okay. I won't
All
make
right.
it.
Anyway, tell me this. I wanted to have a birthday special.
Okay.
Do you have any suggestions, or do you want me to pick it? I'd like to know, what would you pick as a giveaway from Weller's to our customers to celebrate your birthday?
Giveaway.
Or would you not give anything away?
Now, my personal favorite is the back scratcher. I love them.
Do you really?
I really do.
What do you love about
I
it?
got one right by my bed, so before I get in bed, I always scratch my back.
These are
And I get
gasoline or electric?
They're electric. Yeah,
Yeah.
you plug them right into the wall. It's just a piece of wood. Because before that, I would have to go up to like a corner of the house or
So you'd actually have to
doorway
stand up.
and actually, like wiggle up against the wall or something.
Oh,
Where now I can just.
so you like the back scratcher.
I love the back scratcher.
And you may not believe this. We give them away when people buy a trailer.
Correct.
We have a choice. If you've ever bought a trailer here, or sometimes, we don't have it all the time,
Well,
but
now they don't have to actually buy a trailer. They could just come in and get one.
why? Because that's
Well,
what
because
you're giving
'cause
away?
You're going to give one away.
I'm not giving them things away. You know how much they cost? They're
Uh,
like $1 or something.
Oh my goodness.
We had 400 people stop in today.
But just think, if they come through the door, they might buy something.
Well, that
With
would
all
be
the
what,
stuff
worth
we have
$1
in there,
something.
I'm sure they would.
You think so?
Oh, I know they would.
So,
They at least get 30 pairs
18.
of socks for $10.77.
you know, this is no lie. I was at a flea market yesterday, and I bet there was 100 people selling socks there.
Well,
I've
a lot
never
of people buy them and donate them this time of year.
No kidding.
Yeah, for like.
Well, I never saw 30 pair for $10.77
oh,
at
no,
the flea
I'm sure
market.
you did.
They were like $5 a dozen or something like that,
Yeah.
which would be $10 for 24, which would be $15 for 36. I don't know how to figure it. Well, they wouldn't have sold me 30.
Where our
So-
marketer is the Mad Hatter. So
Yeah. Yeah, just like Jason wanting to give stuff away.
That's right.
All
It's
right.
crazy.
It's crazy. How does it work? Are people offended when we want to? Them styrofoam cubes messed people up that time.
Yeah, that did.
That made people like too skeptical. They thought they were hazardous materials. And I was giving them away for free. All right. Is there anything Weller's making money related you want to talk about, or you just want to?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about our shop. We've had actually a pretty good week this week. I feel like it's starting to pick up in our shop. Cause
It's time to hire more help.
It really is.
Uh-huh.
So we do need to get somebody else. We need to add to our shop. We're
Yeah.
down to one mechanic
Well, we have
right
two.
now. So
Right. We have two really good guys that
Right.
work around here, and now we need a third.
correct.
Wow.
Correct. And the one guy, I mean, he's more the outside guy. He's outside putting the trailers together and stuff like that.
Oh,
so
is
we,
he?
So we really kind of need another guy in the
Shop.
inside the shop.
Right.
To do that kind of stuff.
Unless the outside guy wants to move inside, then we have to hire another outside guy.
Or if we find somebody that's wanting to do the outside, we might be able to move that guy inside. So we can
So what are we
hire
doing here?
whatever and rearrange. So we
need to hire
have
some
lots
more
of,
help, is all.
We have lots of options. So.
All right, well, let's not do a help wanted ad this morning. Is that okay?
That's fine. So.
All right.
But no, I just wanted to talk about the shop as far as people. They have their trailer. They need their bearings repacked. They need new tires. If they've run into something, they have a dent. We can either replace the stone guard or.
You should have started that with if they've ever lent their trailer out and somebody ran into something.
I'm sure they did.
Right.
So it busted a light. We can do all that kind of stuff. So
doesn't
we can
matter
do
if we
just
sold
a
the
general
trailer or
check-over.
not.
Correct. Right. We work on them all.
We work on them all.
That's right.
All right. All right. Well, and we're open today till 1.
Till 1 o'clock.
And most shop work we prefer appointment, but we can do what we need to do.
Yeah, I mean, depending on the job, and his availability, they can stop in. But
busy.
yes, we do keep them busy, and a lot of jobs are not just a 5-minute or 15-minute job. So, but if it's a guy, his lights aren't working, he brings it in. We'll generally troubleshoot it first because a lot of times it's just a blown fuse.
Right.
And so we'll look at it, get him fixed up, and he's on his way.
Wire.
Right, ground wires are usually a big factor too. So we kind of troubleshoot it first before we just say, no, you need an appointment.
Okay. All right. I want to tell you what I want to do for your birthday.
Okay, here it comes.
You like going on cruises?
I do.
Okay. Well, I would like to offer you some new socks in case you ever take a cruise.
Okay.
You thought I was just sending you on a cruise, didn't you?
No, I knew that wasn't.
Oh, okay. Now, here's what I want to do for Jason Troyer's birthday special. I don't want to do the back scratcher.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why.
Uh-oh.
We only got a few of them left.
Okay.
Somebody would be offended.
I was willing to take the chance.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just say we go see Jim Weller.
Yeah, right. That's what you do. I'm going to do it with the socks. I'm going to give away 6 pair of socks absolutely free to anybody that comes in today and says, hey, I want one of the Jason Troyer birthday specials. I had to bring all these socks in here so people watching on the stream could see them because what do we have? We have ladies' socks, kids' socks, dress socks,
Right.
and then we have the famous work socks.
Right.
People really like wearing socks to work, don't they?
Now I will tell you the work socks that you're calling. Don't put them in the microwave.
Why?
Because I put them in the microwave to
And it melted the plastic
some
bag?
No, I had them out of the bag, and I put them in there to get them nice and toasty because my feet were freezing cold. And actually, when I got them out, it wasn't when they were in there. It was when I got them out, they started smoking. And then
Really?
And then they caught fire after I got them out. I guess the
Get out of
oxygen getting to
town.
them, yeah.
Did you do this at work?
It was, what was it? It was a couple years ago.
It was a few years ago. It was during
I bought
inventory
back
time, and we're out in the snow and
My
feet getting
were
wet.
freezing cold.
Really? How long did you wear them while they were on fire?
Yeah, I didn't have them on my feet yet. I had just
Oh.
got them out of the microwave. I was like, oh, these are nice and toasty. And then I started seeing smoke. I'm like, what in the world? And then they caught fire. In my
Get
hand.
out of town.
I'm dead serious.
I guess
It
it's a
wasn't
good
in the
thing.
microwave.
We got to get them Mythbusters people. You're telling me they didn't catch fire in the microwave?
And not until they got out. I think because once they got out, the oxygen hit them, and then I think that's when. Because it's also the heat was in the middle.
I
you know,
find this
so-
really.
Oh, did you see?
Well, just
it?
because
You were
Brooks
there.
verifies it doesn't mean I believe it anymore. You guys are in cahoots on everything.
It was interesting.
Really?
Yep. That's why people
Daggone.
should work here. There's all kinds of interesting stuff that happens here.
I can see that. How's the microwave holding up? You put the socks in the microwave?
Yep.
Is that the reason we had to change microwaves?
That wasn't the reason why. Yeah.
It was his shoes that did the microwave in.
Yeah.
It was them little metal grommets. Jason thought it was a fireworks show going on.
You can't put metal in the microwave.
Oh, my goodness.
It's like July 4th in there.
Oh, my gosh, you guys. No wonder we're going through microwaves.
Never a dull moment.
Never a dull moment. All right. Well, anyway, we're today and today only going to give you 6 pair of socks. No purchase necessary. Stop in, say hi, say I want one of them Jason Troyer birthday specials, and we'll give them to you. Now, let me just say, we're not going to ship them to you. We're not going to hold any, and we're not going to deliver them, and we are not going to do it on Monday. Is that okay?
That would be okay.
Okay, so it's today and today only. 6 pair of socks free, and if you don't want 6 pair of socks, we'll give you a back scratcher instead.
Okay.
How's that?
That sounds
Now
great.
you happy?
I'm very happy now.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to tell us?
I think that's all I've got for now.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, thanks for having me.
All right. That was Jason Troyer, everybody, the birthday boy. We have a lot of fun here, as you can see, and I don't recommend at home I don't know how Denise would take it if I took my shoes off and stuck my socks in them. I can't believe you guys endorsed this.
I didn't say I endorsed it. I just saw it happen after the fact.
Holy mackerel. All right. Anyway, I want to talk about payroll, okay? Because we actually do pay people to work here. And our accountant, George Luff and Associates in Milford, Dover, and Rehoboth, does our payroll, and he does a great job. Now, a lot of people seem to think that that means he furnishes the money to pay them. That's not the case, okay? So if you own a business, whether you just have one or two, and people are like, if I have one or two employees, he'll do my, yeah, he does. He does a lot of payroll for small companies, and you do not have to use him as your accountant for him to be able to do your payroll. So if you own a big company, a small company, whether you got hundreds of employees or whether you got one or two or 10 or 20 or 15 or 18, he can help you with your payroll. Who in the world wants to worry about this stuff? We got to that point. We got to where we just did not want to have to be an expert on all the rules and the regulations and the loopholes and the changes. And here it is, the first of the year, and I don't have the deduction charge just yet, and payroll's due, and so on. So we don't worry about it anymore. We let Luff and Associates take care of our payroll. It's called Easy Payroll. They can help you out if you have any questions. Now, of course, if you want to deal with them for your accounting work, they'd love to talk to you also. So you can give them a call, no charge to talk. They'll give you all the info. They have an office in Dover, one in Milford, and one in Rehoboth. One phone number will get you everywhere, and that number is 422-9699, 422-9699, and it's Luff, Luff, CPAs.com. Luff, CPAs.com. Good people. They'll take good care of you. Give them a call, 422-9699. Brooks, how you holding up?
I am doing well.
Do you think anybody's going to come in and get 6 pair of socks free today?
I would.
How many people? Oh, no, that excludes employees and their family.
Oh,
Okay?
man.
You know that mess.
I know. You know, I'm
Can't
just
get
teasing.
away with nothing here. But anyway, I do want to later on mention the Black Friday specials we're having. I'm going to, like this year, I want to advertise it as much in advance as we can because a lot of the items are going to go quick. So it's going to be just like the big stores that open up and boom, they're out of stuff. So that's going to happen here, but we're going to start them. Instead of waiting till the Friday after Thanksgiving, we're actually going to start them on Wednesday, but we're going to start now talking about them and telling people about some of the specials. We can tell you if you go to Wellers.com, the ads are there. Have you looked at them yet?
Yeah, there's some pretty good deals.
Best deals I've ever had, huh?
Yeah.
So we'll talk about them after the next break here in a little bit. But our Black Friday specials are right now on the web at Wellers.com. Also, we have free coffee mugs, calendars, donuts, orange
Didn't see it earlier? Hear it here.
From NBC News in Washington, this is Meet the Press with Chuck Todd.
Sundays at noon. Then, hear radio's top 2 techies.
I'm Dave Graveline, and I'll bring you into tomorrow.
And so will she.
I am America's beloved digital goddess,
Kim Commando. TV's hottest talk. Then, radio's coolest tech. Sunday afternoons. Delaware 105.9.
Sunshine mixing with some clouds for today, but winds gradually subsiding as we get into the afternoon, high near 51 degrees. As we get into tonight, mainly clear skies, but it will be chilly as the low drops down near 41. For tomorrow, a warmer day for the second half of the weekend, plenty of sunshine around and a high near 60. Even warmer as we get into Monday, mostly sunny skies with a high of 63. Clouds and sunshine on Tuesday, but breezy with a high of 61. I'm meteorologist Courtney Spamer in the Delaware 105.9 Weather Center.
Talk radio should mean you get to talk.
What can you share with us?
About what matters to you.
Or whatever.
Whatever. Not just politics, day after day after day.
You don't have to agree.
That's odd.
Whatever you feel, I support that.
Especially about what's happening here, locally in Delaware.
Oh, of course.
What do you think?
Heck, that's our name.
That's just a bonus.
We're Delaware 105.9. From the first town in the first state in the USA, we're WXDE, Lewis.
Delaware 105.9.
Special report. French President François Hollande says ISIS orchestrated the bloody attacks last night in Paris. A message released today, purportedly from the Islamic State, claims responsibility. There's been no independent confirmation. Secretary of State John Kerry in Vienna responded to the events in France.
If they've done anything, they have encouraged us today to do even harder work to make progress and to help resolve the crises that we face.
Syrian President Bashar al-Assad says Western support of insurgents in Syria fueled expansion of terror abroad. 127 dead in France, more than 200 injured. Julian Pierce was at the Bataclan venue when the terrorists attacked.
They were firing randomly to the crowd. So obviously we all lie down on the floor to not get hurt.
8 attackers are dead. It's unclear if any other suspects are at large. CBS News Special Report. I'm Gary Nunn.
The following program is a paid commercial presentation. The comments, views, and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff, management, or advertisers of Delaware 105.9.
Some people always ask me, they'll send me a message or something like, what donuts do you have left? Okay, so if you want to know exactly what donuts we have before you come, please call. No holds, though, is the only thing. We don't want to hold them. So anyway, Brandon has made it in. I had him down for the first segment. Brandon, how you doing?
Wonderful. How are you doing today, Jim?
Good. And what do you got going on? Hey, have you been busy here with anything in sales related?
I have.
Hey, I do want to switch gears for just a minute. How are the carport sales with the display models going?
They are going great.
Okay.
We sold another display 2 days ago.
So we've sold 2 or 3 of them already.
Correct. Actually,
okay.
I think that was the fourth one. Yep.
Okay. Now, the one in Ellendale, we have a building in Ellendale that we rent that's a thrift store.
Yes.
Right on the highway. For people that know about it, it's right next to White's Well Drilling. Does anybody know the size of that one?
Yes, that one there is a 12 by 21 with 6-foot wall legs.
All right, so that one there, I'm looking here at 12 by 21 would be $672.
That's correct.
So if anybody wants that one, because I've had somebody ask me, it's for sale.
Yep.
So in Ellendale, we own another building that is a thrift store, and right next to it is a carport. That carport is only $672 if somebody wants it.
Yep, that's correct.
Okay. All right, and so we've sold some of the ones here.
Yes.
Okay, and we have a few more to sell.
Just a few.
Okay, and they're going real quick, evidently.
They are. Everybody's very happy. It's a great deal on these things.
I have a guy coming in today at 9 to buy one.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, in the morning or the evening?
This morning.
This morning, okay.
He wanted to deal with me. He enjoyed talking to me over the phone, so he wanted to make sure he dealt with me.
You have a nice voice.
I need to hear the opinion after they meet him.
Wow, you look different.
Hey.
Not what I imagined.
Yeah,
I got one of those radio voices, right?
Yeah. You really meant to say face for radio.
Yeah.
All right, so I got off track there. The carports are going real good. Is that right?
Yes, they are.
So basically, we switch brands of carports. So we're selling the display models we have of this brand to bring in the other ones.
Yes.
And we cut the price, and they are cash and carry. So if anybody wants one, they need to get on it.
Yes.
Because they're not gonna be here long.
Right. And okay. if we don't have something that you or displays are not what you need or what you like, we are still set up with a carport company.
Correct.
We can get you what you need.
Right.
The carport company is
actually the new company gets them a little quicker than the old company.
They do. They're very helpful. Their delivery times are shorter.
Yep.
Going through this is technically their busy season.
Right.
Shorter days, shorter times to install them, kind of compacts everything together. So shorter lead times, great service. If there's
their installers are their employees.
Correct.
Where the company we used to deal with subbed that all out.
Correct. So they have a little bit more control over
correct.
When your building is installed and why it didn't get installed
correct.
If it doesn't.
Right. And what's going to happen if there's a problem.
Exactly.
You deal with one company.
Correct.
Now, we like that. So.
And when we say carports, generally people are like, oh, they're just thinking of carport, something to go over my car. We can get big buildings.
Right.
And the company works right hand in hand with us as far as designing, structure. make sure you get the right building that's going to meet code and so on and so forth.
Well, didn't they explain to us when they were here that if you're actually looking at building like a pole shed or something like that, it would be worth looking at one of their buildings?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Yep. It's a great economical way to get a nice big building. If you got farm equipment you want to store, even if you have, you could even technically make a chicken house out of these things.
Right. Or if you just wanted to build a nice car garage or something like that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep. A lot of options.
A lot of options. Okay. Now, what else you want to talk about? I keep leading the conversation.
Well, you hit the one on the head. I wanted to push the carports, the new carport line that we got going on. Obviously, I like to talk about sheds. I'm the shed guru here. And when the guys have questions, they come to me. Again, a lot of people start to think this is the slower time of the year, but this is starting to get the busy time of the year as far as deliveries and assemblies.
Well, it's also the time of year that people want to get stuff out of the weather.
Right.
It's like in our industry, the trailer industry, we start selling a lot more enclosed trailers in the winter than we do in the summer.
Right.
Because it's when, you're no longer going to leave your stuff out. You need to get it put away.
Right.
So
another thing that you would think wouldn't be a busy time is the dog kennels, but they're wanting to get their dogs
out of the weather. Right.
So if you're looking for a dog kennel, chicken coop, playhouse, shed, now's the time to order to allow enough time to stay ahead of things, to be prepared for next
Now,
year.
everybody seems to think all sheds are built the same. I guess if somebody would at least stop in and give you the opportunity to show them the differences, you seem to know a little bit about the different brands of sheds in the area and how they're built and so on and so forth.
Yes, just come in and ask for one of us, specifically me, if you want to really see the differences. The way they build them, they are 100% genuine Amish-built crafts.
Right.
Nice,
they don't just have one Amish man working in the factory.
Correct. I've been to the plant. I've met the family. I've been to their house, had lunch with them. Great place of business, good quality craftsmanship.
Good. All right. Well, anyway, 337-8228 if you want to talk to Brandon, or better yet, just stop in. But if not, Earl or Jason or Brooks can all help you with it. They include delivery and setup. The one thing I find from everybody is that the people that own the company are on the scene when the shed's being delivered.
That's correct.
And that seems to be a big thing because everybody sells something Amish made, but it's not the same as the people that own it are involved with the delivery of it.
Right. And everybody that I've talked to, our customers, after I call them after the delivery to make sure everything went well, I haven't had a bad complaint or anything about the delivery and the people that are delivering.
I have more comments on the delivery than the shed.
Yeah.
I mean, people just love it. They're like, they were so kind and courteous, and they didn't tear my yard up, and I was expecting this problem, and I didn't have that problem, and they were just, like, people have all these preconceived notions, and these people just do it every day, and they're pretty seamless in it. So.
And I've never seen an angry or an Amish person in a bad mood.
Right. Or standing there on their cell phone.
Exactly.
Right. All right. Well, thanks. Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you.
All right, so that was Brandon Ritter. That's Brooks' brother, and he's one of the sales staff here, amongst other things. But we have free coffee and donuts, and we're giving away free coffee mugs and calendars. And today you can have your choice of a back scratcher or 6 pair of socks in celebration of Jason Troyer's 35th birthday. How's that?
35.
35.
Wow.
How old are you, Brooks?
31.
31. So Jason is like an old man compared to you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
He's got many years ahead.
The store is open. We said that, right?
Yes.
All right. No Nonsense Office Machines. Like to take a quick opportunity to talk about my friend Rick Fowler. He's a very busy guy. Owns a business in Georgetown called No Nonsense Office Machines and gives great customer service. I would actually call it exceptional customer service. Very rare nowadays. I mean, you think about it in the circle of a day and a week. How many great spending experiences do you have? Well, I have had many people since I've been talking about No Nonsense Office Machines. I have had numerous people get up with me and tell me their story of how it's usually this: my item broke, I couldn't do without it, and he was busy but worked me in and got it up and running. It was less than I thought it was going to be, and I'm beyond happy. I like those kind of stories. More laptops than anything. So if you have a laptop and it's working a little sluggish, or you need it tuned up, or you want to sell it or trade it in and buy a new one, he is open to that. If you need a new one or a used one, he sells new and used. But he not only sells laptops, he sells tablets, full-blown computers, one computer or many. If you want them delivered and installed and networked together for your business or office, he can also do that. Fax machines, gaming systems, printers, and of course copiers. So one call, does it all. It's like one-stop shopping for all your electronic needs. But he does have new items, and he does have used items. Now, you can buy used electronic equipment many places, but the difference between No Nonsense and other places is he bench tests everything and makes sure it does work. So you know what you got, and he knows what you got. Also, if you need any help or advice or input on something, they're very knowledgeable, very friendly, very affordable. So if you've got something that you don't know if it's just full of junk and needs to be, I don't know what the word is, cleaned out, flushed out, or whatever, tuned up, but he can service whatever you have, or he could sell you something new or something used, okay? If you own a business, he'll work with you. If you're just an individual and you want something, if you're a college student or you want to buy something for your kids or grandkids for Christmas, he's the place to go. Where is it? It's in Georgetown, just 2 miles east of the Circle, right on Route 9, next to Sports at the Beach Complex. No Nonsense Office Machines. Going to give you the phone number, 856 7381. 856 7381. You can literally walk in and buy something right away if you want. We still selling kayaks, Brooks?
We are.
Are they still? They're 177, right?
Yeah, they started.
Okay, I do need to mention, folks, that is going to end the end of this month. They're going to go from 177 to 199, which will still be a great deal.
Absolutely.
Okay, but we're just letting you know these are brand new. It's a brand called Sun Dolphin, good quality name brand kayak. They're 8 foot long. They come complete with a paddle, which just the paddle in itself, if you had to buy it separately, is a $40 value. For $177, you're getting the kayak and the paddle. And we have, what, 3 choices of color?
Yes, red, blue, and yellow.
Okay, and so they can pick their color, $177 between now and the end of the month, okay? So we do still have some of them. We sold a lot of them. People have been very happy. The nice thing about a kayak is you can literally buy it right now and go use it right now. In other words, all the little areas around here that you can use it don't require any permits, no registration, nothing. You can literally go and buy a kayak and use it today. And, you know, with the way nature's changing and things are changing, the seasons are, you know, you'll see a lot of interesting things from water that you won't necessarily see from land. So,
Absolutely.
and you might get a little exercise while you're at it. So, Jason Troyer's birthday special, do you know what it is?
It is your choice of a back scratcher or 6 pair of socks.
Okay, and do we need to mention that the socks are new?
The socks are new.
Non-microwavable.
And there is a variety.
A variety, yes. Yep, so we have that. I want to jump to another one of my sponsors. You know, I have a lot of nice sponsors, and I want to say thanks a lot to them because they've kind of been with us for quite a while. L&W Insurance Agency is my insurance agency. I've dealt with them for many, many moons and do a great job for me, but they sell all kinds of insurance. So if you're listening and you have insurance, it's well worth every once in a while just bouncing it off of another agent and saying, am I properly covered? Is there anything you would recommend that maybe you don't see in my policy now? So that's an important thing to do. But they offer auto insurance and then home and health, life insurance, or commercial coverage. So, you know, here at Weller's, we do all our commercial coverage with them, but everything I own personally, I deal with them. So does my daughters and my son and a lot of people I know. So they've been serving Delaware for over 60 years. That's a long time to be in business. You know, you got to be doing something right to survive and thrive and grow over that many years. L&W Insurance Agency, I'm going to give you the phone number here in just a second, but they're one of the largest independent agencies in Delaware. And somebody said, what in the world's an independent agency? And the best way I know how to explain it is they do not sell just one brand of insurance. So when you talk to them, you can get a price on 2 or 3 or 4 different brands of insurance. Well, what's the big deal about that? Well, here's the big deal. Each one handles claims differently. Some companies, if you have your auto insurance and your home insurance with them, they offer a discount. Some companies don't. So, you know, if you're just looking to buy your auto insurance, then that may not matter. But if you're going to have your auto and your home insured, it might be worth looking at. So they sell different brands of insurance so that way they can give you different prices instead of just saying, we sell this brand and this brand only, and you've got to like it because I love it. And that's the difference between being independent or not. They're independent to where they could sell different brands. They don't have to sell one brand and one brand only. So what's their phone number? 856-7828, 856-7828. Who am I talking about? It's L&W Insurance Agency, and they're on the web at lwinsurance.com. give them a call, check them out on the web, tell them I sent you, and talk to them about insurance and make sure you're adequately, properly covered, because there's nothing like finding out when you need your insurance. That's why I got a deal, because I'm missing something, so they're going to talk you through it. So, Brooks, what's up in your world at Weller's? Anything of interest?
Sure. I've actually had some friends come in here lately. Actually,
really, both of them? Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, all two of them.
All two of them.
Actually, had a friend, a guy I went to school with and
Okay.
grew up with, come in. He has a business, and he was looking to. He had a smaller trailer.
Open or closed? What did he have?
An open 6 by 12.
All right. So that'd be 6 foot wide, 12 foot long.
Yep. Needed something to, it was just getting too small for him. His business is growing. He's doing more and more. And
we're hearing a lot of that, aren't we?
Absolutely.
People's businesses are growing, and that's kind of an encouraging thing, isn't it?
Yes, it is, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, you're having more of that than you are just first-time trailer buyers. You're having people coming in saying, hey, it's time to grow, it's time to upgrade. I want to go a little bigger, a little wider, a little taller, something like that. So you had a friend of yours, one of your two friends, came in and decided, hey, I want to get rid of this trailer. Did he trade it in?
He actually didn't trade it in. He had another buddy of his that was in need of a trailer, so he ended up selling it to his buddy. But the option to trade it in was there. I mean, he could have brought it here and
because we take trades.
That's correct.
We even buy them.
That's correct.
Okay.
But what he was really looking for, he was looking for an enclosed trailer, something that he could put his equipment and stuff in, keep it out of the weather. If he's out working, and rain comes up, he can load it up, and you don't have to worry about his stuff getting all
This
wet
is the
and
time
nasty.
of year that enclosed trailer sales increase.
That's correct. But he also needed to have he was looking for a dump trailer as well. He's looking because he delivers dirt, stone, things like that. Does
all
landscaping.
Stuff away. Yeah.
So he has a lot of had multiple needs.
Mm-hmm.
So he came in. I showed him what we had. We were able to find a nice 7x16 with a V nose.
Okay.
It was
a little extra room plus aerodynamic.
That's correct. Was able to. He went with like a charcoal color, so it looked good with his truck, and and then we were able.
We
to
had
find,
it in stock.
Yeah, we had it in stock.
Okay.
And then
ours aren't all just white and black.
No, we have white, black, charcoal, pewter. We even have green.
Okay.
We have some different colors out there. That green is really neat, though.
It is.
If you've never seen or haven't been by and
What's it
seen
called?
this,
Pearl green.
Pearl green. You got to stop by and at least take a look at this. It's
pretty.
It's very, very good looking trailer.
All right.
But we were able to actually get. He was looking to finance the trailers, and we were able to get up with the finance company.
Okay.
You only had to fill out one credit application, even
For
though he
both
was
trailers?
buying two trailers.
That was nice.
I mean, of course, there's two contracts, but
right.
But yeah, that was another thing. We were able to get that set up. Got both trailers ready to go for him. Hooked him up to one. He was able to go on home to Georgetown and then turn around, come right back, and then he came back a couple days later. Wanted some more accessories for him, this, that, and the other. But we have what's called a flip-up jack that you attach to the bottom of your jack.
So you don't have to put a chunk of wood under it.
That's correct. And also saves you 6 inches of cranking. So, because as you crank, it folds up and it folds down. So all that.
It does it automatically, or you have to pull a pin, or?
No, it does it automatically.
So this fastens onto the bottom of a jack.
Yep.
And so when you're cranking the jack up, it just folds sideways up out of the way.
That's correct.
So you don't even have to worry about a chunk of wood.
That's correct.
Oh, wow. Did you invent that?
I did not invent that, but somebody did, and somebody's
we have a whole showroom full of trailer gizmos, don't we?
Absolutely.
Like how people go in an electronics store and they just love all that stuff.
Yep.
Here you can come and see all kinds of trailer-related gizmos.
That's correct. So we were able to, get him set up. We installed both of them for him.
Okay.
And that was the next day or the day after. But he actually, when he came back, he must have went home and went to town because, he built some sides on his dump trailer, and I went inside his enclosed trailer, and he had shelf built. He had his equipment in there, and
he's not using these as a hobby. This is what he's looking for efficiency.
That's correct.
And that's where trailers really do make a difference.
Absolutely, especially when you don't have to unload them and load them. Like
correct.
That's if you're in a commercial type setting
and
where
you're operating out of the back of a truck.
Yeah.
You have to unload it all the time.
Absolutely.
Okay, where this way he evidently builds shelves and he's got a place for everything and everything's in its place.
Yep, and then we also have we sell tongue locks, and we have a variety of those.
Mm-hmm.
And he ended up getting the master lock tongue lock which we have, which to me I think is the best lock that we sell. Nice,
slides right over the coupler. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
So many people put a padlock on the top, but they never realize the bottom of the coupler is still open.
Yeah, so if, like, a 2 5/16 coupler, you could still get a 2-inch ball or an inch
Right
and
up in
7-inch
there.
ball up in there.
Yeah.
So somebody could still technically steal your trailer.
But
It
this
wouldn't be safe.
The lock you're talking about literally covers the hole where the ball goes.
That's correct.
What are those, like $100?
Actually, we have them on sale right now. They range from $47.50 to $75.
So they're not even $100 at all. We've got to change that price.
It's a very inexpensive insurance policy.
Yes, it is.
Locks are we always say locks are for honest people.
Right.
But if you don't have a lock on there, all you're doing is
you're just
asking
for it, right?
For it to be stolen.
Right.
So.
Especially if you ever had to leave it alongside the road, broke down, or on a job site or something like that, and you go to the supplies place and you come back and now your trailer's gone.
Yeah, that's talking about that. That's another thing we always tell pretty much everybody that buys here. It's like you either need to think about purchasing a spare tire and wheel,
okay,
or purchasing a tongue lock, especially if you're buying a single axle trailer.
Yes, single axle.
More importantly with a single axle, but definitely even with a tandem axle,
right.
Because if you have a blowout or a flat and you don't have a spare, you're going to be disconnecting to go get one.
Right.
Well, if you're
leaving your trailer there,
exactly, and you don't have a tongue lock, it's there. Somebody could come up with a tire, put a tire on, and your trailer's gone. So definitely, we suggest having both. But if you don't want to buy both, you should at least buy one or the other.
Do people get that concept?
I would say.
Or do they say, "Oh no, I'll get a lock later"?
I would say about 90% of them get it.
Okay.
Some people just think we're trying to sell them more stuff. Honestly, we're
just
trying to look out. I mean, we are, but we're trying to look out for their well-being.
Correct.
We're trying to make sure that if you haven't thought of it, we've
the time to buy a tongue lock is before your trailer's stolen, not afterwards.
That's correct.
And you're buying it for the second trailer.
And with a spare, you should always have a spare, regardless of how new the tires are. That's another thing we hear a lot. Well, they're brand new tires, right? Well, it has nothing to do.
Puncture it.
Yeah, I mean, there are so many things. If you go out on the highway, just look. I mean, pull off on the shoulder and look. Walk, 500 feet. I guarantee you're going to see screws.
Take a bike ride down
glass.
the shoulder of a road.
Oh yeah.
And see what you see. All right, so we sell tongue locks. We sell
tires.
flip-up jacks,
Yep.
spare tires and wheels, and on top of that, we would be willing to sell trailers today.
Absolutely.
Right.
And we'd even take trade-ins today.
Trade-ins. And we'd even just buy one today. Stroke you a check if you got one you want to sell.
Absolutely.
We prefer you to bring the title.
Yeah, we do need the title.
And we prefer the title to be in your name.
Yes, and the VIN number.
Can't be a main title either.
No. Yeah, because Delaware's definitely cracked down on
that.
And the VIN number needs to be visible, all 17 digits.
Does it really?
Yeah, we got to be able to make sure that this title belongs to this trailer,
right?
And then your ID and the title need to.
Everything needs to match. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it needs to be legitimate.
All right, and so I guess that means we always have used trailers out here.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Brooks. Other than that, anything else you want to say in closing about your friend that bought 2 trailers at one time?
I just
want to take him out to lunch or dinner.
No, he was busy.
I hope he's listening.
He didn't have time to wait, but I definitely want to let him know I appreciate his business.
Okay.
And he took a big stack of my cards, wanted to make sure all his other buddies, because he has some friends that are going to be in need for some other trailers. So I definitely appreciate his business, as well as all of our customers that come and purchase from us.
We try hard.
We do.
And never know what's going to happen next, but we do appreciate all our customers.
Absolutely.
And we've got people that have probably bought 10 trailers from us over the years.
Oh yeah.
Probably numerous people have bought that many, but we have a lot of people that have bought 1, 2, 3, and 4 for sure. Because how long have we been in the trailer business? I don't know. I've been in business 41 years, so I bet we've been in the trailer business 20-some years anyway. Because we were in the tire business before that. And we do have a lot of out-of-state customers. Would you say probably half our trailers are Delaware and the other half are other states?
Yeah, if not more than that.
If not more than
I mean,
that.
at least
because our average customer drives at least 100 miles to come here. Our average customer. We do a lot of Pennsylvania, Connecticut, New Jersey, stuff like that. And people say, why would a guy come so far to buy a trailer? You can buy them anywhere. That's absolutely right. But he doesn't know what he's buying is the problem. In other words, when you get here, you're going to look at one brand versus another brand versus another brand. When you ride up and down the highway and the guy's got one brand of this, one brand of that, and one brand of this, you can't really do a fair comparison. So that's what we try to do, is give you the opportunity to compare multiple brands at one location to make sure, even though you only wanted to spend $2,000, but you might have ended up spending $2,300, you need to know what the options are and what the differences are. So who in the world are we? It's Weller's Utility Trailers. We're right on Route 13 in Bridgeville. Today we're celebrating Jason Troyer's 35th birthday, and we're giving away free gifts. And the free gift is Jason likes the back scratcher, and he'll show you how it works. I don't think they come with instructions, do they? I guess just verbal instructions.
Just verbal instructions.
Okay,
yes.
and there's right-handed versions and left-handed versions?
It's ambidextrous.
Is it really?
Yep.
Okay, and so they can either have a back scratcher or they can have 6 pair of brand new socks absolutely free. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay, and we're not limiting that, so it's however many people want to come in. It's one per person. You just got to come in and say, hey, I'd like one of the Jason Troyer birthday specials.
Absolutely.
All right, here's the only stipulation. We're not going to deliver them. We're not going to hold any. We're not going to ship them to you, and we're not going to do it on Monday. Is that okay?
That's correct. And I would say we're not going to put the socks on your feet for you.
In other words, we're not going to test them.
Yes.
We're not going to size you. In other words, you're going to have to take a chance that they fit. Is that right?
Yeah.
We're not going to open the bags and let you try them on, or we try them on for you.
Not
Is that right?
Not too much for messing with other people's feet.
All right. But you will massage their ego. Is that right?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So anyway, that's just a ha-ha, something nice we're just trying to do for everybody. So if you'd like to stop in, the real underlying spirit motive there is we're trying to get you through the door.
Sure.
That's my job, folks. People say, Jim, what do you do around there? I like to make the door swing and the phone ring. So I try to do all the promotion and advertising and think of creative ways to get people through the door. Once they get through the door, it's everybody else's job. Now, if you're listening, did you have a chance to go to Wellers.com and look at our Black Friday deals? Have you really looked at them, Brooks?
Yeah.
Okay. So they are not starting until when?
November
Wednesday,
25th.
the 25th?
Yep.
So technically they shouldn't start till Friday, the 27th, which is Black Friday.
Well, and if you look, most stores actually open up on Thanksgiving and start their Black Friday stuff.
We're not opening on Thanksgiving.
We're not opening on Thanksgiving, so we said, hey, let's jump it to. We'll do it on Wednesday. We'll start it Wednesday, so we'll get to jump on all the big box.
Okay,
stores.
so we're going to start it on Wednesday. So you can look at the ad now, you can look at the items now, but you cannot buy them until then. We want it to be fair to everybody. So we're trying our best to advertise it as much in advance because there are some things that there's just a few of them. And do we want to mention any or just steer them to the ad there, Brooks?
I mean, would it hurt to mention them?
I don't know. Would it hurt? I mean, some of them are ridiculous. This chainsaw. It's a brand new gasoline-operated chainsaw. It comes with 2 separate bars and chains, a 14-inch bar and an 18-inch bar. And $100 even.
That's a great deal. The thing right underneath
That's
of
brand new.
Yeah.
Okay.
That McCullough pump.
You know what that's perfect for? Let's say you got a basement, you got a sump pump, but you don't have a battery backup one.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just say the electric were to go out. You can still pump your basement out or your crawl space or something like that. I have one of these at home, and when I used to have a swimming pool, my pool cover always got water on it, and I needed to pump it off to be able to take it off. Gotcha. It's a nice little gasoline-operated water pump, and they're about $160. I've seen them on sale for like $120. What is our Black Friday price?
$57.
Yeah, that one there, you could buy them and resell them. And you know, that is one thing that I'm surprised people never do. They don't come in and buy my stuff, and people are missing that one.
Yeah.
Like, I don't miss that. I go on vacations and buy stuff, you know. I can sense when it's worth buying and reselling. That's how I got everything I got. I bought it to resell. But that's a brand new water pump, gasoline operated, $57. Now, look at them nails.
Yeah.
Brand new box of nails. Now, this is a 20-pound box of 4-penny nails. $3 a box. $3.
For
but,
a 20-pound box
yeah,
of nails.
But then you can get 3 boxes for $5. Wow. So instead of being $9 for 3 boxes, it's $5 for 3 boxes. So contractors, you need to stop and check these out. How about the Air Zukas, Brooks?
Yeah, that's a great Christmas gift.
They're online on eBay, there's some for $99.
That's insane.
That's insane, okay? So what I'm saying is the Air Zuka, you just pull this little string back and it shoots a puff of air. It's a lot of fun. No batteries, no electronics to it at all. Lasts for a long time. Lots of fun for kids. Lots of fun for kids and cats. But anyway, lots of fun. Great way to dust the shelves, all right? $15.
At least move the dust off of one shelf and put
right,
it on
move it somewhere else. So anyway, $15, okay? Did you see the price on the camera?
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
Well below what I paid.
Oh, yeah. 16 megapixel camera. So
yeah,
it's not like
camera.
a little tiny camera. One of the things that's real old that has no megapixels.
Right.
16 megapixels.
5 zoom.
Yep.
What's that? 5x optical zoom.
Yep.
And a big screen, 2.7.
Mm-hmm.
And $30.
$30.
$30. So, folks, these
Buy one for
deals
every
are
member
not
of your
good
family.
today. You cannot buy these things today. You can't even buy them till Wednesday the 25th. But you can come touch them. You can come look at them. Did you see the deal on the Toro lights?
Yeah, that was a really good deal too. I mean, I don't know.
This is like a pathway, driveway light. You put it up and down your sidewalk and stuff. $2 each. They normally are $10. $2 each. But listen to this one. 12 of them for $10. 12 of them for $10. So that's literally less than $1 a piece. So that's for a Toro contemporary or colonial style pathway lighting. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about our Black Friday specials available at Weller's in Bridgeville starting on the 25th. And they're only good for a couple days. So to be Wednesday the 25th, we're going to, of course, be closed for Thanksgiving. Then we're going to be open again on Friday and Saturday, and then that following Monday the 30th. And after that, the specials are over. So we're just letting you know that our Black Friday specials are not going to start until the 25th, but you can look at them right now at Wellers.com, and you are welcome to come in the store. The guys will show you around and show you what we have, and just see if there's anything that is of interest to you. But please be aware, cannot sell them ahead of time. We need to make it fair to everybody. We've already had people that want to buy them ahead of time. So you can watch us at WellerDoesDelmarva.com. You can chat with Brooks if you want right there. You can always go back and watch our show later if that's of interest to you. We are open. We've got the phone is ringing. That's 337-8228, and we've had people stopping in and so on. And we always like to do this when we do the show here. We like to open early, which we're open now, and we like to have free coffee and donuts. So if you'd like one or the other or one of both, you are welcome to it. No purchase necessary. Stop by and say hi. Pick up one of the Jason Troyer birthday specials. You can get a back scratcher, or you can get 6 pair of socks absolutely free. No purchase necessary. One or the other, and that is just to celebrate Jason's 35th, not 40th birthday. I was only kidding. I never ever thought you were 40, Jason. I was just kidding around, and then it just got too serious. I just couldn't back off. Now, I want to talk about another one of our sponsors, if I could. Can I, Brooks? Are you sure?
Sure.
All right. Couple big things going on at Wilson's Auction. Okay. First of all, you can learn all about it by going to their website, wilsonsauction.com. Wilsonsauction.com. Okay. They're located right on 113 in Lincoln. And today, of course, every Saturday, they have a big sale right there on location. There's stuff outside, inside. And my wife was looking at it last night, and she found a table there. And I said, what are you going to do with the table? You know what she's going to do with it?
What's that?
Cut it up. She wants the boards.
Nice.
It's an old antique table. So she's going to buy this old antique table, take the boards, cut them up, plane them down, and then make something out of it. So everybody's thinking outside of the box all the time, okay? So anyway, Wilson's Auction today opens at 9, and they'll go into the evening. And if you go to their website, you can see all kinds of things. But then also today, they're having another auction up on, let me think here, up in Dover. And it's a lot of interesting things there. Now, that sale is also today, and they're going to have a bulldozer, all kinds of equipment, a concession golf cart. Now, I was looking at this online. It's really neat looking, like it's a golf cart with a little concession stand built right onto it. It's probably like for a golf course or something like that, where you go around to the golfers and sell them a hot dog or something like that. But anyway, that's going to be sold, and all kinds of equipment, meat packing and processing equipment, restaurant and store equipment. So that is today. That auction is actually going to happen today, starting at 10 o'clock. So please go to wilsonsauction.com and look at these two particular auctions and see all the different things that they have for sale. So there's a lot of different stuff. So you've got all the stuff at Lincoln being sold. Then you've got this auction up in Dover, everything there being sold. So just a lot of different things. So it's 422-3454, 422-3454 is the phone number.
Hey folks, it's John Butler. If you are a fishing enthusiast like me, then join me every Saturday morning at 6 for a great fishing show right here on Delaware 105.9. Tight Lines is a fishing show to help you and me become a better angler, chatting with the experts in the area, from the bait shops to charter captains and the pros. Tight Lines with John Butler airs Saturday mornings at 6 right here on Delaware 105.9 and Delaware1059.com.
The following program is a paid commercial presentation. The comments, views, and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff, management, or advertisers of Delaware 105.9.
They have two big auctions today. They have one that is going to be right there on Route 113 in Lincoln that starts at 9 o'clock this morning. So it's probably about ready to start. So if you have an interest in anything that's there, you can go to wilsonsauction.com, look at the website, see all the different pictures, and there's a lot of stuff there. Then later on today, actually not much later on today, up in Dover, they're having a restaurant equipment auction and a lot of stuff there. It starts at 10 o'clock today. So I'm going to give you the phone number to Wilson's Auction, because if you have any questions, you can give a call. But they got two different auctions going on today. You probably can make them both if you want. There's a bargain to be had. The nice thing about Wilson's is what you bid is what you pay. They don't add an extra 10 or 12 or 15% to that. So what you bid is what you pay. Phone numbers 422-3454, 422-3454 is Wilson's Auction, located right on Route 113 in Lincoln, and their website is wilsonsauction.com. Like I say, two different auctions. You can go to Lincoln, right there at their facility, starting at 9 today. Then in Dover, starting at 10, there's another big auction, okay? So check them out, tell them I sent you, and don't forget Tuesday nights, they also have an auto auction. Now, we've had a busy morning. We've been giving away donuts. We've got coffee and juice out there. We've had people stopping in. We've had people calling the store. Now, we're going to continue to talk about Jason Troyer and his birthday, okay? Because nobody knows Jason better than his mama. Can you pick up that microphone, young lady? His mom and dad are here. Good morning. Here you go, Les. Here's yours. I don't want you to feel left out, okay, or slighted. All right, I appreciate you two coming in today. This is a big day in your family, is it not? All right, and we're going to talk about Jason. Is that right? All right, so do you want to share any stories, or do you just want me to interrogate you? Really?
Might have been 9 or 10 years old. And, of course, living in the country, air blocks are miles.
Is she squeezing it too hard? All right, living in the country, a block is like a mile. I agree with you. I live out in the country.
And so anyway, he would get on his bike and he would just ride and ride and ride.
Really?
Yeah.
For days or just for the day?
Just for the day. And then he would stop and play with some children.
Okay.
And we're thinking, where is this boy at?
Right, where'd he go?
So finally I had to get him. We had to go find him. And sure enough, he was in the neighbor's yard playing with the kids.
So you thought he was lost, but he knew he wasn't. Wow. Leave me. You're embarrassing me. Well, and now isn't that something? He now has a bike to the Bay team. I think we're almost up to 20 people this year, and he's quite an inspiration there too. Wow. What else can you remember? Can you remember when he was born? Really? Isn't that something? I guess the dads don't quite remember when the kids were born, so I need you to talk right into that microphone. Brooks is giving me all kinds of hand signals. So anyway, and where was he born? Milford, Delaware. Okay. Was he on time, or did he hold you up, make you be in labor too long? Oh, okay. All right. Well. All right. Hold on just a second. Brooks is telling me something else. Switch microphones. I'm telling you, these technical gurus, is that what he calls himself? All right, how about that?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Okay.
Sorry about that, Debbie.
What happened to that mic?
No, that's
Oh, my gosh, I have never enjoyed technical stuff. All right, so anyway, Jason was born in Milford.
Right.
And has he always been this easy to deal with?
I think as a youngster, he was easygoing.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Okay. And what else can you tell us about him? I brought you in here to educate me.
Well, you
so
were
I
all
know how
talking
to-
about socks. It just brought back a memory.
Did you hear the story he
Yes.
told on the radio?
Well, even
Guard
as,
your microwave.
even as a young kid, the seam of the sock had to lay just a certain way across his toes.
You're kidding me.
Oh, he couldn't stand it if it was off just a little bit or whatever. And
Really?
that was a challenge. Getting him dressed with socks.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
What'd
Kevin
he
was the
say?
same way.
Kevin was the same way?
Yeah.
All right,
Yep.
so this is Kevin Troyer, the brother.
Right.
Okay. Wow, one of the brothers anyway.
Yep, so I'm not
All right.
sure which one was the worst.
Okay.
But I just remember that when you said about the
Really?
socks.
All right.
But he never put any socks in their microwave, as far as I know.
I don't think
But
he's
who
telling now.
knows? I was going to say, who knows?
Has he been out of the house more than 7 years?
Yeah. he
Statute
has.
of limitations are up on that.
Yeah.
So, wow. Well, very good.
Well, I think he's picked up a few bad habits from probably the people he hangs out with.
At work.
We won't mention names.
Okay. All right. So
Did I get
Brooks
did I
Brooks
get thrown
acted
under
like
the
he
bus
knew
there?
nothing about this. I mean, can you imagine how the rest of the employees now feel working here, knowing Jason puts his socks in the microwave?
Right after I put food or before I put my food in
Right.
there.
Think about it. I'm like, holy mackerel! And then to go on the radio and tell it to hundreds of thousands of people. Not to mention we're streaming. So anyway, what else do you want to tell us about Jason?
Well, when he was
Has he
out,
been a joy, or has he always been difficult?
oh no, he was.
Isn't he a great parent?
He is, and that was what I was telling Les this morning. I said, really, of course, I always prayed for all my boys that they would marry real good spiritual or Christian girls,
Wow.
and I feel like we were blessed.
Well, good.
And I said, that's one thing. I feel like he's a very good spiritual husband and father.
He's a great Sunday school teacher at Eagles Nest.
Oh, well, I guess I kind of forgot about him teaching Sunday school.
For
I thought
years. Think about this. He's 35 years old, and him and Jenny have been teaching Sunday school for years. How do you get a 35-year-old person to teach Sunday school? You know?
Well,
but he loves it, and he's passionate about it.
Yeah, that's good.
They homeschool their kids. Isn't that nice?
Yep.
In other words, and they're so respectful. I mean, we babysit them some, and I'm like, man, I got some great kids. So I just wanted to take some time today and just really honor Jason. He's done a good job. He runs the store here. He is a good husband. He's been good to my daughter, so he's my son-in-law. And he's got 3 wonderful kids. They love him to death. You know, he was diagnosed with MS. He hasn't let that slow him down a bit. And he's been quite an inspiration there. He got involved with the Bike to the Bay, raising money to help fight MS and help people that can't afford, the medicine, be able to buy it. And, so, I mean, he's involved. He's giving back. He's inspiring. He's a good leader. So he's done a good job all the way around. So, in other words, anyway, I just didn't know if you had anything else you want to share. You have any real good stories that are beyond the statute of limitations?
I was going to say the only thing, like he loved playing Foursquare in
Okay.
school. And of course, he did soccer and basketball.
Really? Yeah, he was very active, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yep,
And,
that he was.
He graduated from the Greenwood Mennonite School.
Yep.
They're probably glad that he was there. Probably glad that he's gone. Now, did all 3 of your boys graduate from there?
Yeah.
Okay. So
they did.
you've been a big supporter of that school, and the
Yeah.
school's been real good to your family, too. So,
Chances are they're probably glad to see all the Troyer boys leave.
But doesn't Les still work there? In the
No.
kitchen and stuff? Okay. Well, up to a year or 2 ago.
Yeah.
Huh?
If there's
What is it?
fundraisers or anything going on over there, most of the time you'll find less in the kitchen.
Okay. All right. I thought you were going to say if there's food over there, you'll find less.
Yeah,
in
you'll
the
find
kitchen.
less.
Less in the kitchen, too. All right. Anything else, Debbie?
No, I think that's probably about it.
Well, thanks a lot for coming in.
So-
I want to tell you he's a good boy, and we really like having him in our family, and we just appreciate him very much. And I just wanted to try to make it feel as special as we reasonably can.
Well, I was going to say, when you said you thought he was 40, I didn't appreciate that because then that would have made me older.
Oh, I never thought about that.
So,
okay.
no.
I thought he was 30, Debbie, is what I was saying. No, I just kept saying that, but it kind of stuck with everybody there for a while. All
well,
right.
hey, I have to stop and think about how old him and Kevin are.
Oh, okay.
Now, less I can remember just because there's 20 years between us. But
Oh,
the other
okay.
2, I have to kind of stop and think, now, how old are they?
Well, how old are all 3 boys?
Well, Les Jr.'s 42.
Okay.
And then Kevin is 39.
Okay.
And then Jason's 35.
There you go. You got it.
So, yep.
All right. Thanks, Debbie. Thanks for
Okay.
stopping in.
Thank
Les,
you.
did you have anything you wanted to say? No. He's holding his hand up, crossing his arms. Leave me alone. All right, thank you both. All right, everybody, you're listening to Weller Does Delmarva, and I just want to say thanks a lot to Les and Debbie Troyer for stopping by. That's Jason's mom and dad, and nobody loves their kids more than their mom and their dad, and Jason's just been real good. So anyway, next week's show, I did mention it's going to be at Peninsula Chiropractic Center.
Yep.
We're going to have a good time. And we've got a lot going on there. They're going to be giving away free breakfast sandwiches. I really appreciate that. We have found that free food on a Saturday morning seems to be a nice little thing. So anyway, we do have that. But we're going to be there, and you're going to be able to talk directly. I mean, it's going to be kind of nice. A doctor's office having an open house. So it's a chiropractic center. They offer massages, and they do chiropractic care, along with a lot of other health and wellness type services. But you're going to be able to just come in without an appointment and actually talk right to the doctors and say, here's what I got going on, or here's who I've dealt with, or here's what I've had. If you want to talk to anybody about, does my insurance cover this? What does it cover? What doesn't it cover? Things like that. So there's just a lot to it. If you've never been to a chiropractor, now's your chance to just stop in and say hi. It's next Saturday, the 21st, on Route 13 in Bridgeville. Not Bridgeville, Seaford. Route 13 in Seaford. Peninsula Chiropractic Center. So make plans to come and join us. So, Brooks, what do you want to talk about next?
Well, one thing I do
We've had everybody in here today.
One thing I do want to mention in reference to that, actually, if you like Weller Does Delmarva on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Last time we were there, we had some interference with an AM station.
Yes.
So I'm actually going to be setting up on Monday, and I believe we've got that taken care of. But I will notify people that way if they plan on watching it on Weller Does Delmarva.
Okay,
I'll be able to let them know for sure whether we'll be.
Because if the other radio station, there's a radio station like two doors down.
Yeah.
So in the event that radio station bleeds into our stream, we're not going to be able to stream next week. We won't know, but you're going to check it out hopefully Monday.
That's correct.
To determine that. But stay tuned to Weller Does Delmarva on Facebook to experience updates.
That way you'll know.
Wasn't that bizarre?
That was weird. I'm trying to,
But it was an AM station is why.
Yeah. That bleeds right through.
Bleeds right through, yeah.
So that's what we'll do is we'll let you know on Facebook whether the stream will be up that day or not. Obviously, if you go to the stream and it's not up, you'll know why.
Right.
But that way I can.
But you'll be able to watch it later because then we're going to record it and post it later, right?
That's correct.
But there's nothing like just coming down and hanging out with us.
That's correct.
We'd like to, get some people to stop by and say hi and have a bite to eat and meet Dr. Trillier or Dr. Bud and spend a little time with us. Get a chair massage. Somebody said, what size chair? You don't bring your own chair. You sit in a chair, and they do your shoulders and your neck, and then they wake you up 5 minutes later and say they're done. All right, so that's next week. Anything else going on here at Weller's? It sounds like there's people out there. We're busy. Got a lot going on, and have we had technical difficulties this morning?
I believe when she grabbed the mic, she might have been holding the mute button.
Really?
And when I went over there, the green light was on, so she must have moved her hand enough to where it was on.
I did hear it change.
Yep.
So and then it changed back, though, it sounded like.
Yeah. So then I think she hit it again. So that's why at one point you couldn't hear her. But other than that,
we need to get foot pedals for the mute buttons. So when you want to mute it, you just push a foot pedal.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. But anyway, it's always something, folks. Have you seen how much stuff we had here? And the next thing is we're going to be broadcasting this show the 7 to 8 o'clock hour. The 7 to 8 o'clock hour will be live on Cozy TV here in the near future. We're working out all the logistics to it and so on. And Colin Walls will be involved helping us with his Catch It Live equipment and so on. So there's just a lot going on. And it's a busy day, and Wilson's Auctions got 2 big auctions going on today, and there's just a lot of stuff. Our Black Friday specials, please take the time to go to Wellers.com and click on where it says ads and look at them. Look at those things. I'm going to blow through them real quick. They do not start until the 25th. The only reason I'm telling you about them in advance is so you get here on the 25th, because by the 27th, half this stuff will probably be gone. I noticed we picked some trailers. So, for example, you can get a 76 by 12 landscape trailer for $1,397. Now, that's a great price. We sell them for that all the time. But on the 25th, the 27th, and the 30th, we are going to offer that trailer with a free generator. Okay? So you not only get the trailer for $1,397, you get a 4,000-watt generator with a list price of $500 for free. Absolutely free. So anyway, and then there is a 6x12 enclosed trailer for $26.99 that will also get a free generator. So that is on the 25th, the 27th, the 28th, and then the 30th, and then it's over. Those are our Black Friday specials. We're trying to tell people about them ahead of time. Did you see the boots? Lacrosse boots. Now, these slip over your other boots, right? They're rubber boots. Do you call them like they go up your calf, just below your knee or whatever, and they have these little buckles on the front. They're like $75, $80 on Amazon or online, okay? Sure. Retail price, $75, $80. We got them for $10 a pair. $10 a pair, okay? Now, here's the exciting thing. Look at the sizes. We have 6, 7, 8, and 9, but let's say you had some big feet, and bigger boots usually cost more money. We're going to sell the big sizes, the 14, the 15, and the 16, again, for only $10. So if you need those and you're used to buying big shoes, you usually have to pay more for them. In this case, you won't, just like 2X shirts are always more than just an extra large shirt. So anyway, $10. Now, Green Army waterproof overalls or trousers, $5 a pair. So there's some really incredibly good deals here. We've got these Bubba Gump t-shirts, and it says "and more." What's the "and more" mean?
Oh, there's different brands out there. There's Activewear. There's a few different like logos and stuff like that.
Okay.
So
they can mix and match. They can,
absolutely.
Okay. So small, medium, large, and extra large. These are t-shirts now with something printed on them. $2.50 a piece, and what they have a $19.99 price tag on them or something like that. All right, so they're brand new, $2.50 or 6 of them for $12. So when you think about buying our socks to give away to somebody in need or a homeless shelter or something, come on in and get some of those t-shirts, 6 for $12. Give them away too, so that's a good deal. But none of this is good today. You cannot buy these today. You can come look at all this stuff today and talk to us about us today, but you cannot buy it until starting on the Wednesday, the 25th, whole another week away. We're just trying to promote it ahead of time as much as we can. Is that what we're doing here, Brooks?
That's correct.
All right, and then we got the tablets, the little 7-inch Android tablet, brand spanking new for $47, and we're going to give you a Zag cleaning kit, another $10 or $12 value, free with that. So there's some really good specials there for Black Friday. The infrared quartz heater, the 1,000-watt one, $100. $100, cheaper than any online deal anywhere, $100. So anyway, let's get off of that for now. Is that okay?
Sure.
I wanted to also mention something else we sell a lot of, and that's the aluminum trailers. People seem to really like them. We just recently got a nice heavy-duty equipment trailer in there. But we have some trailers here that you can't really find just anywhere. Aluma trailers are a one-of-a-kind aluminum trailer. We also sell a brand called B-Wise. B-Wise makes a dump trailer and a car trailer and some heavy equipment trailers, and they're beautiful. The workmanship is impeccable. The paint jobs are nice. So if you are looking for around on a trailer, looking around for a trailer, we've got many, many brands. We've got your basic stuff. You know, we've got some of the same brands that the big box stores sell, which is Carry On. But then we have some other brands that are just very unique, very nice trailers, open and enclosed. We've got the trailer for you. So we are Weller's Utility Trailers. We're located right on Route 13 in Bridgeville. 337-8228 is the number. If you want to stop by, feel free to. We've got some people here. We've got free coffee and donuts. If you'd like a donut, don't hesitate to stop by. And we got the Jason Troyer birthday special where you can get a back scratcher or you can get 6 pair of socks absolutely free. No purchase necessary, one or the other. And we've got that. Plus, we got a whole showroom full of interesting things. Brooks, is there anything you want to add to anything? I do want to. Well, you go ahead, and then I got something else.
Well, you can go.
Okay, on the next show, the 28th, right?
Yep.
Is going to be at the Dry Zone Red Barn.
Yeah.
And then on the 5th, it's going to be at Yuletide Farms in Milford.
Man, we're cruising. We're all over
cruising.
the place.
Yeah, we're out there. And so we just want to let you know, we like people to stop by to our remotes. We usually have a nice little turnout, and you're invited. So if you want to mark your calendar, next Saturday is the Peninsula Chiropractic Center, then the next Saturday is the Dry Zone Red Barn, and the next Saturday is Yuletide Farms. Now, Yuletide Farms, I don't know the exact name of their Facebook page. Do you know it, Brooks? Is it Yuletide Farms?
I believe it's actually Yuletide Farms.
It is. It's really Yuletide Farm.
And actually, and if
it's
you go
farm, no S. Yuletide Farm.
If
what?
you go online to their web page,
yeah,
Yuletide Farm or Yuletide Farms will get you there.
Really? Yeah. That was good thinking.
Yeah.
That was a Colin thing. Colin Walls and his family have this place called Yuletide Farm. It's actually where they live. So him and his wife and his kids are going to be having a lot of things going on up there. Actually, they're going to open up on November 28th. That's a Saturday. So, but go check them out on Facebook. Like their page if you would. Send them a note. Say, I heard about that on Weller Does Delmarva. And you can get your Christmas tree there. They got a lot going on. So that's that. So we have a lot going on, don't we, Brooks?
Yes, we do.
Do you have any more good stories for me?
I do. Actually had a customer yesterday.
Do you want to tell it?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Customer yesterday coming in and looking for a trailer. And we were able to find a trailer that was going to suit their needs. They're wanting to put some.
Where'd they come from?
They came from, it was a couple of guys. One was from Milton, one was from Lewis.
Okay.
But they had some, musical equipment and stuff they wanted to put in the trailer.
So I presume we're talking an enclosed trailer?
That's correct.
Okay.
And had a Jeep, and his Jeep had a hitch.
Okay.
So he didn't know if it had wiring or anything like that, but he knew he didn't have a ball mount or a ball. So we knew we needed that. So, we went out and found the trailer. So then I went out to his vehicle and just kind of did an inspection of his vehicle to figure out, what he did or have and not have, and what he needed.
Not going to get that at a big box store.
That's correct.
Okay.
Found out that obviously I think it's about break time.
About break time. All right, we'll be right back with more Weller Does Delmarva. Stay tuned.
Do we go too light on child predators?
Even still, the studies still show that when I was studying it, the only treatment was, this is going to sound so Jack Nicholson, shock therapy.
Social media consultant and psychologist Erin Morgard says,
it's a mindset. It's kind of ingrained in them. It was done to them. So they already have in their brain and circuitry.
Available now on Delaware1059.com, The Jared Morris Show, on demand.
On any given day, anything can happen.
What do we know about the situation?
Many days you might be wondering, what's next? And no other radio station can get you up to speed quicker.
And a story.
But you know that because you know us. So you also know that we don't just tell you, we hear you.
I want to hear your thoughts.
So you know, and we understand. We're Delaware 1059. First thing in the morning, the voice you've known and trusted for years.
Wonder why?
Yeah, me too.
And you may have noticed that no two mornings are the same.
You may think Dan Gaffney has lost his ever-loving mind.
And the intrigue doesn't end there.
Really?
Because this talk radio station is live and local.
I want to know what people think.
So you know, and we understand.
I want to know where they stand.
We're Delaware 1059.
Hey folks, it's John Butler. Join me every weekday morning following the news at 6:30 for the Fishing Report right here on Delaware 1059. What's being caught, where they're being caught, the bait shops and charters the fish are being brought in, all the great information to help you make your own fishing stories for you and your family. The Delaware 1059 Morning Fishing Report right here on Delaware 1059. Tight lines, everyone.
Sunshine mixing with some clouds for today, but winds gradually subsiding as we get into the afternoon, high near 51 degrees. As we get into tonight, mainly clear skies, but it will be chilly as the low drops down near 41. For tomorrow, a warmer day for the second half of the weekend. Plenty of sunshine around and a high near 60. Even warmer as we get into Monday. Mostly sunny skies with a high of 63. Clouds and sunshine on Tuesday with breeze with a high of 61. I'm meteorologist Courtney Sanger in the Delaware 1059.
Welcome to the Data Farm. These are the data pigs, Spotify and Pandora. They eat a lot of your data, and you have to pay more for it. But now there's a new alternative. The Next Radio app. The Next Radio app actually consumes 10 times less data than the data pigs. Next Radio saves your data and battery by streaming from the tiny FM chip in your smartphone. With the Next Radio app, you can listen to your favorite FM stations for free without taking up all your data. And say goodbye to fiddling with tuners and dials with the Next Radio Live Guide. Next Radio also helps you save on your battery life. In fact, Next Radio only uses a third of the juice the data pigs drink. Use Next Radio to turn your phone into a portable FM radio and take your favorite stations with you everywhere. Hurry now before the data pigs eat every last bite of your data. Go to the Google Play Store and download the free Next Radio app today.
Next Radio.
CBS News Special Report. French President François Hollande says definitively ISIS is behind the deadly Paris attacks last night, through a translator saying,
"It was an act of war committed by a terrorist army, the Islamic State, jihadists, against France, against values we defend everywhere, against a free country, which resonates with the whole world."
CBS's Elizabeth Palmer reports there's been confirmation that one of the 8 bodies of the attackers found near the football stadium last night was carrying a Syrian passport. CBS senior security contributor Michael Morrell.
It's the second largest attack in the West since 9/11. President Hollande said that this was ISIS, and he also said that ISIS directed this. If that's true, this would be the first ISIS-directed attack in the West. So this is a huge deal.
127 bodies recovered from 6 separate attack locations, more than 200 injured. It's unclear if any other suspects are at large. CBS News Special Report, I'm Gary Nunn.
Emmert Auction Associates announces a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for you to own a very fine and well-constructed large home located in Baywood, one of southern Delaware's finest golf course communities. This gorgeous 3,600-square-foot home features 2 master bedrooms, 4 additional bedrooms, 3.5 baths, lots of porches and decks, incredible landscaping, and it is being sold complete with high-end decorator furnishings. The home is located pond-front with Baywood Community Clubhouse, pool, and golf. This is a fantastic opportunity to purchase a pristine dream home at your price. Emmert Auction invites you to walk through and preview the home at an open house tomorrow from 1 to 3 p.m., and the sale will take place Saturday, November 21st, promptly at 12 noon, on-site, rain or shine. For full-color photos, directions, and terms of sale, please visit EmmertAuction.com or AuctionZip.com, and like Emmert Auction on Facebook to stay informed of all their fantastic upcoming auctions. Don't miss it. Own a home in Baywood for auction pricing. Preview tomorrow at 1.
When the power goes out, your life is disrupted. Heat, air conditioning, refrigeration, phones, all gone. Want to take back control? A Generac home standby generator protects your home against power outages every second of every day, all year long, automatically, whether you're home or away. Control your power, control your life with a Generac home standby generator.
Contact Satterfield and Ryan, Delaware's elite Power Pro Generac dealer at DelawareGenerators.net or call 422-4919.
Hi, Dan from Satterfield and Ryan. How can I help you?
Hi, Joe, Instant Slogan Company. Here goes. No zip, no drive. Come alive with. Who are you again?
Dan at Satterfield and Ryan.
Okay, here goes. Satterfield and Ryan, we don't stop trying.
Listen, Joe, we have a slogan. Satterfield and Ryan, do it right the first time.
Okay, so you don't need a slogan. What do you need?
I need you to pick up your phone and give me a call at 422-4919.
Satterfield and Ryan, electric contractor in Milford, a big part of the community since 1931.
Do it right the first time.
Celebrate women in business at Delaware Today's Women in Business Luncheon.
Join us Wednesday, December 2nd at the Atlantic Sands Hotel and Conference Center, Rehoboth Beach.
Be inspired by our keynote speaker, Donna Covington, Dean of the College of Business, Delaware State University.
Meet and greet women profiled in Delaware Today's Women in Business editorial feature.
Network, share, and connect at the Women in Business Luncheon, December 2nd at the Atlantic Sands Hotel and Conference Center.
For tickets, visit DelawareToday.com.
The Delaware Solid Waste Authority will hold a paper shredding event on Saturday, November 14th from 8 a.m. till 2 p.m. at Hawker's General Store located at 34960 Atlantic Avenue in Clarksville, Delaware. Identity theft is one of the fastest growing crimes, and most identity theft information is obtained through hard copy paper sources. Residents can bring up to 2 file boxes of personal confidential papers for shredding free of charge. Papers with staples or paper clips are accepted. Shredding your sensitive documents is one way to reduce your risk of becoming an identity identity theft victim. This event is restricted to Delaware residents only and will be held rain or shine. Shredding your documents is a smart thing for you to do to secure your confidential and personal information. Take the proper steps and join DSWA for their free document shredding event at Hawker's General Store, located at 34960 Atlantic Avenue in Clarksville, Delaware, on Saturday, November 14th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. For more information, please call the Citizens Response Line at 1-800-404-7080 or visit the website at dswa.com.
Choosing a bank is an important decision and one people don't like to make too often. It involves consideration of convenience, cost, and last but not least, trust. Community Bank Delaware wants to earn your trust. They're locally owned and managed, and all of their policy and banking decisions are made right here in Sussex County. Stop in and see for yourself the difference a community bank can make. Community Bank Delaware in Lewis and Rehoboth. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The following program is a paid commercial presentation. The comments, views, and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect the views of the staff, management, or advertisers of Delaware 1059.
We've been giving away 6 pair of socks absolutely free, no purchase necessary, in celebration of Jason Troyer's birthday. Hey, how about calendars? We still getting rid of them?
We are. They're moving very quickly.
Are they really?
Yes.
Okay, so those are 2016 calendars, and they're absolutely free. Also, if you would like 6 pair of socks or a back scratcher, one or the other, we're giving them away today, one only, and you got to pick, and that is in celebration of Jason Troyer's birthday. Got a few donuts left if you'd like a free donut or coffee. But next week we're at Peninsula Chiropractic Center. Then the next week we're at the Dry Zone Red Barn. And the next week we are at Yuletide Farm or Farms, whichever you want to call it, right?
Sure.
All right. Brooks, what else you got to tell us about?
Well, before the news break I was talking about, we had a gentleman that was purchasing a trailer, and I went out and checked out his Jeep to figure out what he needed. Found out he didn't have wiring on it. Had the hitch, but didn't have wiring. So, figured out what year his vehicle was, what it was, went and saw, what wiring it was. And it was something actually, while we were getting the trailer ready, we were able to go ahead and install a wiring harness in his Jeep. Get him the ball mount and the ball.
Get the lights and the turn signals working.
Yep, get all that stuff, but get the whole package together, and he was able to then buy the trailer and take the trailer that day and not have to come all the way back over from Lewis or Milton to
find somewhere else to get it done. He could just get it all done in one spot.
One-stop shop, and we were even able to accommodate him right then, not just having to schedule an appointment later.
Did he need a ball or ball mount or anything?
Needed a ball and a ball mount and a pin and clip, so we were able to get that put together and tightened up, made sure it was good to go, and put it on his vehicle and hooked him up, tested everything, made sure everything was working
that
properly.
Had to be nice knowing that when you leave, it's done.
That's correct.
Okay. So at Weller's, we obviously do shop work and can put on hitches and brake boxes and things like that. So whatever you need, we can handle that. We also work on a lot of trailers. I see numerous trailers parked around here where people have dropped them off to have the wheel bearings packed or something like that, done to them. I think roof vents are something people need to make sure your roof vent is not leaking or cracked. It's the time of year we seem to get a lot more wind and weather than normal, and it's winter time, and you're going to use your trailer maybe less, not more, and the last thing you want to do is find out next summer or when you do go to it, the roof vent's been leaking all winter long or something like that. So we have roof vents right in stock. Is that right?
Yeah, we have the whole roof vent itself and just the replacement cover.
Okay, so if somebody needs that, they could stop in, whether they bought the trailer here or not. We can look at what they have and say, look, we got just the cover, or you've got to buy the whole thing. But either way, it's a simple fix. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay. So anyway, if you have a trailer, also, if you want to make sure your lights are working, or check your tires, or even just check the air in the tires, whatever you need done, we're a full-service facility. If you need welding done, we don't personally always do that, but whatever you need, if it's something simple, we might do it ourselves, and if it's something complicated, we might sub it out. But either way, we can handle welding, we can handle lettering. If you have a trailer you want lettered, we also can help you with that. Any type of maintenance or repairs, or if you just say, you know what, I want to trade that thing in, take advantage of some tax incentives for the end of the year, and buy myself a new trailer, we can help you with that too. Is that right?
Absolutely.
If you have no need for your trailer any longer and you just want to sell it, we could just buy it off you.
Sure.
And be done with it.
Yep, you were able to take the check right to the bank, cash the check.
Cash it. Our checks cash most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time. I haven't heard of them not cashing, so I'm going to say all the time.
I haven't either. So anyway, Aluma trailers, we're selling a lot of those. The nice aluminum, right down to a little trailer you could pull behind a motorcycle. Do we still have the one that's long enough for golf clubs?
No, actually, we sold that one.
Did you really?
Yep.
Okay. That was like a big thing. I can remember, in the beginning we have this little trailer that you pull behind a motorcycle, and then all of a sudden we have people saying, do you have one long enough for golf clubs? It's just not something we didn't think of,
Sure.
And the company ended up starting to make one long enough for golf clubs. So if you need an aluminum trailer, whether it's to pull behind your motorcycle, to pull your motorcycle on, or do we have any tilt bed equipment trailers?
We do.
We do. Yep. Okay, so we got a nice selection. And did we just order like 3 more tractor trailer loads of these things?
That's correct.
Yeah. So we're going to have the aluminum trailers. So if you've never seen one, they're like a must-see type thing. There's many brands of aluminum trailers out there, but this particular brand comes with aluminum framing, an aluminum tongue. It comes with an aluminum floor. Now, there's where there's a big difference because a lot of brands put a wood floor in an aluminum trailer, which makes the trailer heavier and a little more as far as maintenance and stuff like that. So anyway, these would have an aluminum floor. You have a question, Jason? No? I'll try. Okay. I guess he can come on in, I guess. Folks, we've got something here. Somebody wants to just talk about something, a little spur of the moment. We don't normally do it, but we're going to go ahead and do it this one time. So real quick, it's Jim Martin. Here you go, Jim. Just real quick, if you would. I only got a couple minutes left. So this is Jim Martin. Good morning, Jim.
Yes, good morning, Jim. Thanks for having me on.
How are you?
I was hearing on the celebration today, and I'm working with a young lady. She's a homeless young lady in Sussex County.
Okay, hi.
I really believe in this lady. She's told me her story, and she's
All right,
working
so you have a need, evidently?
Yeah, she's
right.
looking for some affordable housing. She's actually willing to pay rent. She has three children.
Okay.
She's working for DART.
Okay.
She drives a flex bus.
Wow, so you just need affordable housing. Soon?
Soon, very
right
soon.
Right away. All right, so Jim, what is a number somebody could call?
The phone number is 302
Yep.
858
Okay.
8556.
858-8556. What you're saying is this lady has gainful employment. She has 3 kids. She's not looking for a handout. She's looking for a hand up.
Exactly.
And she's saying, hey, if somebody's got some affordable housing, I need.
What can you afford to pay?
What can you afford? Here's the mic, if you would. Please just talk right
This is
into it.
Janice, by the way. Janice.
Janice, hi. How you doing? How are you? Good. I don't mean to be so quick with you. I've only got like a minute, but just you need some housing.
Yes.
And this is you need it desperately?
Yes, desperately.
Okay. You're ready to move in? Immediately. You've got 3 kids.
Yes.
You have a job, so you're not looking for something for free.
No, not at all.
Okay.
I work usually from
1
1 to 8.
to 8. Okay. And so how could somebody reach you? 1 to 8. What do you mean by that? 1 in the afternoon till 8 in the evening. Okay.
Yes,
all right. So how could somebody reach you?
They can call me at
240. I'm sorry. Go ahead. 240.
715.
I'm going to write this down. 240 715
7818.
All right. And so if somebody has affordable housing, what could you afford?
$800.
$800. Okay. And about where do you want the house? Where do you?
Georgetown, hopefully, where the kids go to school at.
Okay, so hopefully in the Georgetown area. Yes. So if somebody's out there and you have affordable housing, good housing, $800 she can afford, and she has 3 kids. Any pets?
No pets.
No pets. Okay, 3 kids, no pets, and she has a job, and no drugs or alcohol, and she's just looking for a nice, decent place to raise her family. Yes. All right, well, thank you. Talk right in that, if you would, Jim.
Yeah, she's living in her van right now, and that's why
Okay.
I have a heart for this case. She's someone that we want to give a hand up to. And,
Okay.
I heard you on the radio. You're having some kind of celebration, happy birthday celebration. So I figured I'd come in.
Okay.
Thank you, Jim.
All right, thank you, Jim. All right, good luck. We'll see what we can do. All right, everybody. I just want to let you know that you're listening to Weller Does Delmarva, and Jerry's Lawn Care is another one of my advertisers, and he has been selling the heck out of firewood. But he does a couple things I want to tell you about. So first of all, it's Jerry Santoro, Jerry's Lawn Care. Jerry's Lawn Care, okay? And I want to just take and say this is live radio. made from scratch radio. As you can see, we making it by the minute, and you just never know what's going to happen. But we're here, and there is a need, and if you can help that lady, I mean, that's a nice little story. She has a job. She has 3 kids. She's not looking for something for nothing. She's just looking for an affordable place to rent. $800. If you can help out, I'm absorbing this now. Everything's happening so fast here, but I'm listening to myself now. So there's a lady with a need for a place to rent. 240-715-7818 if you can help in any way, shape, or form. Okay? So I'm going to go back to Jerry Santora, who has a business, who we've been promoting. He's a really good guy, been serving the community for over 10 years, in business for 10 plus years, and I just want to let you know it's Jerry's Lawn Care, and he has seasoned firewood for sale. He has one of the best prices around. Seasoned firewood, mixed hardwood, oak, cherry, and hickory, split and delivered within 10 miles of Greenwood, okay? Within 10 miles of Greenwood. If it's a little further than that, all he needs is just a little bit more for the gas, for the extra distance. That's all, okay? And it's only $175 a cord. So you can look around. You'll find that most places are $200, $225, $250 a cord. Jerry's got the best deal going, $175 a cord. They're about 16 to 18 inches in length, okay? It's locally owned and locally operated. Like I say, he's been in business in this community for over 10 years, but he also does this. He also does tree removal. If you've got some trees you want to get rid of, if you've got some limbs or trees that need trimming, he does that. He also can remove old, rotten trees or stumps. He can grind the stumps or dig them up. He also does lot clearing. So his estimates are free. His service is great. He's a very honest guy. He'll treat you right. His phone number is 363-6025. 363-6025, okay? All right, so anyway, that is Jerry Santoro. I did want to also mention we'd love it if you would like our page on Facebook. If you would, I'd really appreciate that. And that is that. The other thing I wanted to mention was we're giving away coffee mugs here. We're giving away 6 pair of socks or a back scratcher. We got free donuts and coffee and so on. But next week's show, we mentioned that's going to be down there at Peninsula Chiropractic Center. I'm really looking forward to it. I know some people that are telling me they're going to come down because they just want to talk to the doctor, not in an appointment type setting. They want to just stop in, have a few words with them, share their scenario, see if they want to make an appointment from there. So they are looking at it as a real nice, easy way to slide in and ask some questions and slide back out. But they're going to have some free breakfast sandwiches too. But I got another sponsor I do want to mention, which is MidSouthAudio.com. We've got a new piece of equipment. What's this thing called? A Connex?
The Connex.
Connex. The Connex. Brooks, I see a lot more table and a lot less wires.
Yes, so, I'm loving it. There's a lot less stuff to hook up.
So this is one of the types of things that you could get from Mid-South Audio. But the big thing they do is they go to events and they provide the sound equipment. And people say, what in the world does that mean? Well, you never know. You might be going to have a family reunion and need some speakers or microphones or something like that. You might be going to have a graduation ceremony or some kind of a tournament or something like that, or something to honor somebody. So you never know when you might need it. So it doesn't have to be a great big concert like you see at the fair and stuff like that, but they can handle that too. So they can handle big jobs, small jobs. Maybe your town is having a parade and you need some sound equipment or a stage or a platform or microphones or speakers or lighting. They can handle everything, okay? So they rent it, they deliver it, they can man it, they can not man it, they can pick it back up, they can set it up, take it down. To whatever degree you want them to help you, they can help you. So everything from a microphone to the cord to the amp to a monitor to if you needed a drum set, they even have them. They have keyboards. They have that. Like I say, they have great big speakers, little speakers, portable sound systems. Also, let's say you have a sound system that's just not working just right and you really don't know what to do and you don't want to buy anything new for fear that it's just adjustments. They also can help you tweak things. They offer service calls and repairs. So they can help you in many ways, shapes, and forms. Now, you're listening and you say, well, I'm from New Jersey. What do I do? Or I'm from Virginia or Maryland. They travel. Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York. In any way, shape, or form, they can help you out. So it's MidSouthAudio.com and their phone number is 856 6993, 856 6993. If there is anything that you ever need, give them a call. Really good people to deal with. I like them, and so on. You will find most of the people that sponsor the show, are people that I've done business with, that I have a relationship with, and that is why I am recommending them. So they're not like total strangers to me or anything like that. So if you want to come on into Weller's, we are wide open. We'll be open today till what, 1 o'clock?
Till 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, and we got lots of trailers going on. It is a busy time for carports and sheds and enclosed trailers, people getting stuff out of the weather. But then we're selling a lot of equipment trailers here lately. I think people are gearing up for a strong winter. People that want to maybe plow snow or be prepared to plow snow or something like that. So it's been a good year. We're thinking that it's going to be a good finish to the year. We are way more negotiable than we've ever been because we are on the warpath to get rid of as much inventory as we can between now and the end of the year. Can I mention the Valve 6 heaters, Brooks? Do you mind?
Absolutely.
Okay, these are, I don't quite know how to describe them. They're not a salamander heater. So many people think they just blow a flame out the front and get your lungs all messed. They're not like that. They do burn diesel or kerosene. Is that right?
That's right.
But they're incredibly efficient. Way back when we had the red barn, we heated that barn with these heaters when we were open. And people were like, how can that heater heat this whole barn? And they turned out this little statistic here. Like if you were to use a torpedo type heater and your diesel fuel just had an average cost of $3 a gallon versus using a torpedo heater versus a Valve 6. The torpedo heater would cost you about $7.50 an hour to operate, where the Valve 6 only operates so efficiently that it only costs you $2.25 an hour if your fuel was $3 a gallon.
That's a big difference.
On an 8-hour day, you would spend $60 on a torpedo type heater. You're going to spend $18 a day on a Valve 6. So that's a pretty substantial savings. That's a $42 per day savings just in fuel alone. Not to mention the heat that a torpedo type heater produces. It just heats the air. So if you have a shop and when you open the door, boom, there goes all your hot air right out the door. Okay? With the Valve 6, it heats objects. So if you had a shop and you had cars in there and stuff like that, it's heating the car. It's heating the floor. It's heating your toolboxes. It's heating the walls. It's radiating heat. So I just want to mention that if anybody has a shop or a warehouse. Now, these are not something you would use in a house, okay? So they're not something you would use in a house, but you would use it, say you had an auction facility or you had a great big warehouse where people were coming and going, but you needed to knock the chill off or warm it. It warmed the barn. We had to literally turn them off. It got so warm in there. We were walking around in T-shirts in the middle of the winter in that great big barn using a Valve 6. So I'm just letting you know they're very efficient. We've had them in parades where we would put them on the trailer, and as we went down the road and by the crowd, it would literally warm the crowd. So very, very efficient, very affordable. We've got them right here. We could fire one up, let you hear it, let you see it. I don't think we have fuel in all of them, but at least one or two of them you can see and feel how they operate. So it's called a Valve 6. It's a heater like none other. You're not going to find. I can't even find them online. In other words, they're sold in select stores. We happen to be one of the select stores. So if you'd like to see one, you'd like to touch it, you'd like to hear it run, if it's one of the ones we've already put fuel in, we're not going to take and put fuel in every single one of them we have, okay? But we will be glad to demonstrate one for you. It's called a Valve 6, kind of works like the sun, very warm, radiates heat. Brooks, what else have you got?
Well,
anyway, go ahead.
We
you
talked
sleeping
about
over there?
No, but we do have some carports still available, so I do want to push to come in, check those out.
All right.
Because they are selling fairly quickly, and we've got a variety to choose from right now, so definitely come in as quick as possible to take advantage of those really good deals.
I have a question.
Sure.
I'm looking at one of your ads that actually ends today. Okay? What is today's date again?
11/14.
Oh, wait a minute. I think that I have lost that ad. But anyway, I had a question about something in one of these ads. We had an Amish-made rocking horse. Do we still have that?
We do.
Okay, so that is the very last one, and we're not going to be getting any more?
We're not getting any more I don't know of, but
okay.
It is
right,
the last
it's the last one.
Yes.
Now tell me this, the metal barrels, do we still have any of them left?
Sold out.
Okay, so no more metal barrels. How about the cordless power screwdriver thing?
Sold out.
Okay. How about the wheelbarrow?
We do have
one of them left?
Yep.
All right. So that is a 6 cubic foot wheelbarrow with a flat free tire for $59.95. You can go right down the road to one of the big box stores. It's like $100. We got it for $59.99, $59.95. It's our display model, and it comes with what's called a flat free tire, which is really neat. The tire never goes flat. Never heard of such a thing. Have you?
I have not.
All right.
Sounds.
Here's
why
the
wouldn't
ad.
Why wouldn't they put those on cars?
I don't know. Here's the ad I was looking for. Today is the 14th, right?
Yes.
This ad ends today, okay? And one of the things I wanted to ask you about in the ad is the dog box. Do we still have any of these dog boxes?
We have one left.
All right. This is an Amish-made dog box, really nice quality with shingled roof for $127. But that price expires today. Okay, so if you happen to want that, today is a good day. Tell me about these Class 3 receiver hitches for $47.50. Do we still have some of them?
We do have some of them, and if they don't fit your vehicle, they're great for a boat anchor.
Okay,
or,
but basically there's some old stock.
Yeah.
All right, so it might not be for newer vehicles.
That's correct.
Okay, but if you have a pickup or an SUV or something like that, and you want to give us a call, the call's free. Just give us a call and say, hey, I'm looking at them hitches for $47.50. Because isn't a Class 3 hitch normally about how much?
About $200.
About $200. So they're pretty cheap. We just want to get rid of them. But if you're a welder fabricator, you can literally buy it and make it work on just about anything. You've got the hitch to start with.
Sure.
But they're $47.50. Now, let me tell you this. The 12-volt winch, the 4,500-pound winch, do we still have some of them?
We do have a few of those left.
$175, folks. So there's just a lot of stuff, but that ad ends today. Now, we're starting to stock more and more parts for trailers. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Now, one of the most common replacement items on a utility trailer is the tongue jack.
Yep.
And why is that, Brooks?
Because people don't
crank it up all the way. So they hit a little dip in the road and it bends the jack. Is that right?
That's correct.
All right. Well, anyway, we have them. So we have a whole showroom full of trailer parts, supplies, things like that. We have a full-service shop. We are looking to add another person to help out in the shop. So who are we? We're Weller's Utility Trailers. We're right on Route 13 in Bridgeville. Phone number's 337-8228. On the web, it's wellers.com. Feel free to give us a call. Like us on Facebook. We're the Weller's Utility Trailers there. Also, if you'd like our show, Weller Does Delmarva, we appreciate that. We are for hire if you ever want to be on the show, if you ever want us to bring the show to you. This is a show that we literally buy and resell, so we're not actually working for the radio station. So if you have any interest in being involved with the show in any way, shape, or form, we'd like to talk to you about that, and we will go from there. Phone number to the store is 337-8228. It's wellers.com on the web. And we've had a really good show. We want to say again, happy birthday to Jason Troyer. He turns 35 today. We do have still some coffee and donuts. If you want to stop by, we're here today till 1. You'll be right in sales in about 5 minutes.
That's
so
correct.
If you want to deal with Brooks Ritter, he'll be right out there. But Brandon and Earl and Jason, they're already out there. We've already, I think, sold at least one trailer and sold it. So we wind it down. Wind it down, everybody. Thank you, Fran. Everybody have a good weekend. See you next Saturday.
Thank you.